So let's talk about Daredevil for a second here. Let's talk about Daredevil because Daredevil is arguably one of the coolest characters that Marvel has. And the Netflix series is fantastic, was fantastic. That 3 seasons and the Defenders were some of my favorites. And I was very, very ticked off last November when they unceremoniously canceled Daredevil. And it was, it's bad. So there's been this movement out there called the Save Daredevil campaign that was trying to get, Netflix to let Disney make it and get Disney to make it and put it on Hulu. And it turns out they're not quite done yet. What we have here is Save Daredevil team launches For Your Consideration campaign for the Emmy Awards. Think about that. You have a group of fans who keep telling me time and time and time again that they are not privately funded, that they are just a group of fans, and that they are in no way at all working in association with Marvel or Disney or anyone involved on the shows, that they are just completely their own separate entity. They've made this abundantly clear to me every time I bring it up, because I always question, because it just looks like it's going to be, it just looks too good. But they want to push this show for an Emmy win, which is a good thing if you think about it, because Disney wants awards. All these companies want awards. And if they get an award for Daredevil, then that actually could work out in their favor. Now, it says immediately after Netflix sent Daredevil to the chopping block, the film fans, the TV show fans, what are you talking about? Comic book, get it right. Anyway, took to online circles to begin organizing. The grassroots efforts have since turned into the massive Save Daredevil movement that you can see on most digital platforms. Now the team behind it has launched a new effort in an attempt to get the third season an Emmy or two. Launching DareDevilFYC.com, the team has crafted a set of high-quality For Your Consideration graphics to use in their efforts as they work to get in front of voters at the Television Academy. It's certainly a unique stance for fans to take, and with the awards pushes typically coming from studios behind the show, something very unlikely in this specific scenario, which is true if you know anything about how the system operates, about how the industry works. When it comes to these award shows, they're just that. That's all they are. They're just a rub and tug game. But money talks, BS walks, that kind of thing. And that was one of the reasons why Shakespeare in Love beat out Saving Private Ryan in 1998 for Best Picture, because Harvey Weinstein is at the time at the top of his game and probably the most aggressive person in Hollywood. So he was able to convince voters to vote for it. Here they're trying to do a more of a grassroots campaign, which is not something you hear about very often, but there's an importance to that. But we're going to talk about that. Now, it says, all in all, the group is trying to push Daredevil Season 3 in several separate categories, including Outstanding Drama Series, Outstanding Stunt Coordination for a Drama Series, Limited Series, or Movie. Interesting on the movie, but you could look at it as being 13 episodes of a movie, 13 parts of a film. Very long film, but a film. Now, as expected, the group is also trying to push Carly Cox in the Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series role, which, yeah, I mean, I think he should have got it for Daredevil Season 2 over Season 3, but I still loved him in Season 3 quite a bit. They're also trying to get the attention of voters for outstanding writing for a drama series for Eric Olson and Sarah Strechter, outstanding directing of a drama series for Alex Garcia Lopez and Sam Miller, and outstanding supporting actor in a drama series for Vincent D'Onofrio, and outstanding supporting actress in a drama series, most likely for Karen Page. So the nominations begin on June 10th. And the final voting takes place on August 15th. So they have their work cut out for them. But check out this website here. This is their website. This is what they put together. A lot of high quality. These are like a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Very, very, very high resolution images here. I mean, the quality level is very good. Like, they got their hands on the 4K copies of these things. It looks okay. I'm just going to say some of these shots look like they're not from the show. They are from the show, but they look so high quality that they came in from like professional side of things, unless they did some serious Photoshop work to make it look a lot better. I don't know, but they are very much trying. Look, they even paid for this here. You can see this over here on the left-hand side. They paid for this bus stop ad. They paid for an ad. They're funded. They say that, look, they say that they're grassroots. It feels every time they come up with something, and they're going to give me crap for saying this here too. It feels like they're funded by somebody. And I'm not against it. Just saying. I'm just saying that's my mind. But you look at this here, it looks pretty fantastic. They've even, Did they even get a damn billboard? Look at that. They get it. You can kind of see it off on the side, but it looks like they got like a billboard. I can't even bring that up. But yeah, I mean, it's just, oh my God. They look, they very, very, very much care for the show. If they are independently funded through grassroots, they very much care for this show. And that is cool as hell to me. That is very cool. And I very much want to see what they do next. I hope they get some awards. I think the reason why they want to do that is because if they get the awards, if they get the awards, then they'll be able to, kind of take that to Disney and make a stink at Disney and say, look, the show won awards. Why don't you bring it back and it can win more awards? It can further validate this whole Marvel Cinematic Universe experiment situation. Because that's, at the end of the day, if you look at Black Panther and how Kevin Feige reacted to the Best Picture nod that the movie didn't even remotely deserve, Infinity War was better, but whatever. You can see that they want that they eye those statues and they want those statues. So trying to win an Emmy for Daredevil, I think, is a noble endeavor and one that I fully support. And I really do hope that you guys also support it, because I so want this series to come back. If anything of the Marvel Netflix side of things comes back, to me personally, it's gotta be Daredevil. If not, it was a good run while it lasted, but it could have lasted so much longer if Netflix just pulled their head out of their ass, because that's quite frankly what happened here.